Yo, this is your man, the Royal King himself. Make sure you subscribe to the Royal King TV.
Open TV papa ewo YouTube the Royal King TV. So open pomude ho asem sports aware any other issues and for ni nche bia the Royal King TV, the best in YouTube.
The Royal King TV.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal King TV. My name is Ajambi. You can always call me the Royal King. We are still on our program, A Pick from the Basket, and today we have this very important issue to discuss about traveling. Traveling abroad is very important to us, we the Africans. You know, some travel for studies, other travel for in search of greener pasture. But the question is, as a married couple or as someone in a serious relationship, must you leave your partner behind home and travel alone? Today I have with me Sister Matilda Amponsa here, and who is going to share with us her experience or share with us the idea of traveling as a married person or someone in a relationship. Welcome to the program, sister.
Thank you, the Royal King.
As a married person, and as someone in a serious relationship, must you leave your partner home and travel? Is it safe at all?
Oh, thank you for the question. It depends on the type of visa that you travel with.
Oh, okay.
We have the lottery, which is when you come in, you get a green card. Which is permanent resident, and then there are some forms of temporary visa that you can come to, especially the US with, like student visa, exchange program, religious program, and some of the organizations here, they have workers back in Ghana. So if they want some of them to come here work, they have that temporary working permit. But the question is, at the end of the day, if the person does not leave, what happens to the person? And that causes those kind of division between partners, divorces, and other things when it comes to relationship. So I will not advise anyone who is married or in a serious relationship to leave their partner behind and travel with a temporary visa and decide to stay. Why? Because the person with a permanent resident have the right to work, leave the country at any time, come back, can go for their family members, and then come stay with them. But a bus will be or stay with a short time. Let's say I've given someone invite to come and visit me
For like 3 months.
for 3 months, and then the person decides not to go. At that moment, you have to find a means to leave.
Okay.
Yes, to work, hospital, and everything. At that moment, your life changes.
Okay.
In the sense that you need to survive. So in that sense, some people try to do things that they're not supposed to do.
Okay.
Some find themselves in fake marriages. Some even marry people in the States whilst they are married to someone back home. Yeah, yes, I know worry me, but in your state, ebi munim. Nipa na ba worry no nim say nipa ko no wo here e wo Ghana and I say any other African country. Into no, the person is living a fake life. Sa nipa no ontumi ma back emba emefa na yere enko because say wa worry nipa no.
Okay. Does it take long for someone to get a permanent resident, say, or the ordinary visa it take long for the person to get a permanent resident, as a green card or something like that?
So if you don't come with a permanent resident visa, especially with the lottery, you can't stay here for long. Temporary, let's say I'm a student, I've come to study for 5 years, so they'll give you a temporary working permit. At the end of your study, you have to leave.
Okay.
So if you don't leave, you are living in the States illegally. So the means that people do is marry someone, and then the person will file for them to stay in the country. But some, after some years, they go through a divorce. Sometimes the person they are married to does not know the motive behind.
So that marriage could be real marriage or okay.
Yeah, I can. Let's say I'm using as an example. I came to study. I decided to go. I've seen you show interest in me. Then we get married. But at the back of my mind, I can file for divorce at any time. They know
you as a student, you say, oh, I want my papers.
Me but me my dream ni dear. Enya wari papa na me no wari. So enti no after 2-3 years no.
Now the papers are then.
Now we file for divorce. But wari no so no say ye wari enya wari acha. Ye ma 1 year green card as a 2 years. Enti no after a year no you have to go through the process again. Then some other so worry believe say after 2 years no you guys know each other until the probability say our no best to stay no high. By less than 2 years your amount 10 years, your amount 5 years, you give you a limited year to make sure say be okay and sana must go to another process. Then permanent resident card.
After 2 years or after you give you a limited time, so that I'm reminding all of you that if today happened to be the first time you are watching us, please don't forget to subscribe to this very channel, the Royal King TV. You can also look for our new channel, TRK Sports GH, for your sports update. You can subscribe to us and look down there, you click on the notification button, then you share. Give us a like if you like the discussion. All right. Yeah, the baby after 2 years, then they will stay say now, which is immigration for me. So okay, our name Gina. Until they say our name Gina after 2 years, and I said, now they bad motive what happens to you?
Sir, in the initial and the find out to say, oh, I did say now person obey my report him.
Oh,
I mean deport him.
Even when you have green card, the crowd, no, resident for 2 years,
And then they say, no, a child, they can't do anything about it.
Oh,
but
okay.
They're fresh. Now, say the pacono, who said this is the idea, would the I don't know, the boy also a kind of an agreement. People get caught every day. You can Google on the internet and you find some of them. People do that, and then they have to stay with them married for a couple of years. For the person to get their green card and they file for divorce. So yes, and did that person have or no bit me in family member, but whereby I don't have any means, I don't have any way to exit out of the marriage. Some people stay with their marriage. Truly, they come and they find love and then they stay with their marriage.
Okay.
But while they are married to someone back home, they say any panel, don't mean kwa bushiyamba. But what we didn't know what Ghana and you could know Ghana, we didn't say any panel. Awari wa akwantu tena ate ho na wo twen se okunu beba be fa
enti amanfo butie o se ukuru ana se oyi be tu kwan ana se upushi se ko you have to know some of the risks involved oba and yes oba ya na nkrata no na ye dia ma no wan hwe ni ya na definitely before be nkrata na se oware any there uko bebia Germany, UK, US, Canada and yeah America for wow
yeah and say students ba students ne class side na obi wo ho a person alternative no akohia obi on penny but because of the situation now owo no aware nipa no some ebi mo ha omo nim your motive how they take you through a lot. They demand a lot of things from me because they know say you want to stay here. Omo ni so person alternate kro ni mu enti no obetimi me paade we wan to ade we amame amekwa report. Yes. And omo obo ha onware and I said to get papers but omo de onkofo nkrata be ye adwuma and also come with its own risk too. So me amedo o paper ye adwuma me koye bone a wudi so na beba. Internet say it's a crime be no committee ko wi ade a it will come under your name. And I send the panel so want me nye adwuma bia under the table. Fancy bia company bi ye adwuma. Under the table no your name is on the system no we adwuma bia no atua o kan say $12 and I say $20 na say otua ma 1 hour bia na otua ma $7. One hour report actually we no bia.
So in this issue if you are our because if you are in a relationship can be broken at any time.
Yes.
But if you cherish your relationship, if you value your marriage, then it is not safe. From the way you explained, it's not safe at all.
At all.
Me never that would be in common. No, me say, hey, person before ukunku. Without you knowing the risk involved. It is only the money aspects
that we think. Yes.
Before the corner after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 17 years, if you 17 years, no young and crater non buyer.
It's so sad.
Yes.
And then I remember, I think about 10 years ago, I was talking to my classmate be training college. Ne didn't know auntie be aware na nukunu wabuchi for about 20 years. Ne didn't know ye. Beman ba eko, but 20 me fan yere. At that time, no na me ni die bia fa abuchi ho sa.
Yeah.
But niete, but idea is any pan. Why will be wo kro no so enya ne nkrata because oba na say one kwa at the moment we free kro no so no you lose your stay because you overstay your work your stay right until we are temporary na say utimi one kwa
so that is the reason why people can't go back.
Yes, until any pan to me ba Ghana na oba back, which means that the person has a stay. A permanent stay. No, so be a why then why you when you that stay no. It has said when you will be agreement and that's what will be. When they say nipa maya, that's the issue.
That's the issue.
Yes.
Oh, we thank you so much for this update. It's very important for brothers and sisters in Africa out there to know, especially say if you are married. And yes, safe at all. So, at this instant, do you think say you were in Fidotoa, say Ebia, Obana se winning crata? Na say one person will be warrior. Is there any means apart from our warrior, no, to be young and crata stay at Nana?
I don't know, say your school, dear, meaning say Korea has said no, Uko school, your mouth. Temporary working permit. Yes. Tell him but at the moment school no be ended no. Next working permit no so end.
Oh.
Yes. Working permit no so end.
In America there America we
same thing. Say student visa na de buy say your cultural you say media you know de buy whatever it is a permanent visa and a wunya yesterday but now we adwuma. Some of the visas you can come with your family members who are under 21. Until you know it depends on the type of visa that you are traveling with.
Okay.
It dictates your stay or you're not going to stay. And you know the only way out and comfort quiet say me worry will be.
Until your warrior no proper documentation. Without a warrior no you can't get.
Yes.
So if we're a married couple out there and you are listening to us and you pushing your husband or your wife to go abroad, be careful of what you are bargaining for, because it is not easy to get. You can't even get any proper documentation without marriage. So if you are still watching us and you've not subscribed to us, please don't forget to subscribe to this very channel, the Royal King TV. And I'm reminding you, we have new sports channel, TRK Sports GH. Subscribe to us so that we give you new sports updates. Why is what in Cropobia or Matana Acha? Only Krata no worry and only new Musa.
Oh yes. Yes.
Debris.
And then we hear close friends who family members have been in the States are in Krata. Omo either say omo do obi and Krata in a year juma. Obo akwanso de Krata kwa year juma. E so tuen ba koneka. Obo onso sika ne ba no atena so. On fama. So yes. Eti ewo ho na sometimes obi be kind of story I if say enye no kre. Most of them are true. You know, I always advise. I think I have a couple of people years back that omo worry omo pese omo tu kwan may catch on. This is the risks involved.
They may think that you don't
and
want
sometimes they think that you are preventing them from traveling. I remember growing up, Papa said, "Oh no, I can't be turning now so on plan tonchini, but on pre say change now will be too coin." So with my papa be young kwa dear when you could man, but Sakonya ne ba Baba send pano neko. But obi wan worry mpo de e sheda nye
obi worry na wo ye
e sheda nye big deal. But omo worry no awari jaye ba.
One day we talk about this long distance relationship.
I'm worry jaye ba. E na o makra so no anyonko fe da wo no mantem no betimi mu ye den ete ana pressure baba to so because say wa worry nipa no legally e wo America ha na as wo free nipa no Ghana na so making sure say nipa no kwani win chance and wo free nipa no so because yes the moment nipa no be say say wo yire wo ha na American so emfoa polygamy so and nipa no so wan kan chene say bia ma worry ana say mejaya worry ana say bibisa so then also is another whole topic for discussion.
All right, so we're going to end very soon, but before we end our discussion, Okra say, what advice do you have for?
Oh, maybe kakra mekane say me obi a waware so beja wukunu ho ana awere ho betu kwan abra munya nkrata mfanya adwuma no
but you know what come no
me ntu for saf on say take that risk and travel because so many things can go wrong. You bet me achill so you do better prison. Yes, and some no more deported.
Okay.
And then it is a deported one, so the time that you spent, you've wasted it. So if you have something tangible doing, don't see what others are saying. And I said, for what some call if you have a family, because at the end of the day, no. Yes. Maybe you about say man 5 years visa. He was a student. Obaye, but before back and say you will go back. And then he understood why. Because work was school for 6 years, no on the 5th year. Now what back for your 5 years visa, but you give you 3 months to stay. Now ube you be a juma. Like at the they know. Or more when you be and yes, the person is preventing you from coming, but there are so many things, there are so many risks attached to that. Some survive, some don't survive. I will be brave. So could be and I be able to find that's on me far. There's any man kitty way no, and I'm many pakrono unto me far. But the person have a permanent stay. The person can come back anytime to visit you. The person can file for you to come.
Ena sika sem so ebusuafo a omu frɛ for sika no so se bia onipa na unim se waware papers so ebia na oni papers a wo de wo ha oni papers nko a do wo ha nko a de mama ha no because ohie sika no at least oba fie no ntumi akobi mkura na ebusuafo nkasa man frɛ no kwasi ampeni
ana de ba ko ne se we ye oba ana se be ma na se obi ka se obu abocho pese oba ware wa do a little bag. I know say it might be hard, but make sure say the panel or an inkrata. But what no in inkrata, but what na no beto so Ghana. Osimi kun abrochire. Oba be fame, oba be fame, but not oni inkrata. Obo so no awari obi wa ho. Yes, dey obo so awari obi wo ekro so. Okay. But betimi aba because say we but o me control say no no aba Ghana no ono aba wo ne na sefo but not on to me e me fa wonye den.
Yeah, na for the Bulgarism, no. Yes.
Sometimes we should do research about the person, like a little background check. That would be the correct word. Now, you say, "Bibia, you okay?" But to me, what I pan there, mean too for say to quite bra, unya in kata and fanya because a bema obusian abo.
Okay. Now, who nipa back who you need to say which
oh, my sister Amma Pokuya or Nikunu, US, Virginia, Norfolk. Now, Mechia Church of Pentecost for you and Mabusia Wagana. Yankopon Insho Bibia. Unshamunso.
I mean, Yankopon Show Bibia. Sister Matilda Amponsa, and clear the air about the risk involved in traveling when you are married, and I say you are in a serious relationship. And I'm reminding you that if today happened to be the first time you are listening to us, please do us a favor, subscribe to this very channel, The Royal King TV. And we have a new sports channel coming. We call it TRK Sports GH. We will give you the sports update. Subscribe, like, and share. Me, I'm the Ajambi able to me, Afreme, the Royal King. Makramo.
Yo, royal people out there, if you want sports, if you want fun, if you want entertainment, make sure you don't forget to subscribe to
The Royal King.
Royal King TV.
the Royal King TV.
Subscribe to the Royal King TV.
The best in YouTube.